Hey guys, so we're back with lesson 2. The directions are the same. We're going to click through our slide deck to see the review activities for today's lesson. Today's lesson is going to be a lot shorter than last lesson, so bear with me and we're going to go through this pretty quickly. Here's a review. We're talking about divergent plate boundaries, convergent plate boundaries, and transform plate boundaries. At divergent boundaries, this is where two plates are moving away from each other. This can happen at continental crust or oceanic crust. At these places, we can have ocean basins or mid-ocean ridges. We can also have rift valleys. At convergent plate boundaries, this is where two plates come together. This can happen at oceanic plates, oceanic continental plates, and continental plates. This is where we get our mountains and our volcanoes. We can either have plate boundaries that come together and they go upwards to create folded mountains, like in India, where we have our Himalayas. And we can also have a subduction zone where one plate goes underneath the other. The more dense plate goes underneath the less dense plate. So oceanic crust will go underneath continental crust, or older oceanic crust will go under younger oceanic crust. At these places, we can get volcanoes because of one plate going subducting underneath of another. That plate is then melted into magma and rises and creates our volcanoes. At transform plates, this is where the two plates slide past each other. Remember, transform, slide. Mainly, we get earthquakes here. Our ring of fire, which is in our Pacific Ocean, this is where we have a lot of earthquakes and volcanoes. That's why it's called the ring of fire. A lot of volcanoes, but we also get a lot of earthquakes here as well. One famous transform plate boundary is our San Andreas Fault, and that is found in California. That is why there are a lot of earthquakes in California. Go ahead and check for yourself. Name the boundaries and what geological events occur there. So for at A, this is when two plates are coming together, where they collide. So what kind of plate boundary would this be? What kind of geological events occur here? When I'm talking about geological events, I'm talking about different landforms. We can have earthquakes, mountains, volcanoes, subduction zones, and so forth. Okay, so go ahead and pick out of these what occurs at A. At B, we have where two plates are moving past each other, where they slide. What kind of plate boundary is this? What geological events happen here? At C, we have two plates moving away from each other. This is where they divide. What's going on here? What kind of plate boundary is this? What kind of geological events or landforms are happening here? After you finish that, go ahead and check your answers down here. And here's our review sort. It's like a card sort, but online. We've done this in class before. You're going to click on the link at the content frame activity on a piece of paper, write down your answers. You can also go ahead and do them and send it to me if you would like, and I'll check it for you and let you know where you go wrong. If you don't want to do that, after you finish this, then you go ahead and check yourself. Do not check yourself before you finish the activity. Okay, I want you to try and do it on your own before you do the activity. Okay, you guys, that's it for this lesson. I told you it was short and sweet. Next week, we are probably going to move into Schoology, and the district is going to assign assignments for you guys to do there. It's through something called Ingenuity. Ingenuity. E2020. Some of you have heard it before, some of you have not. It is going to be a learning curve for all of us. I have not used it before, but the district would like us to do this. I know other districts around us are doing it as well. We're trying to keep it as least overwhelming as possible, and we're also trying to keep it as uniform across the district as possible. If you guys finish that and would like me to upload some supplemental activities, something more for you to do, or something for you to get more into the information, go ahead and email me and I will try and add some things to Schoology for you. If you guys have any questions, don't forget to tune into my office hours tomorrow on Zoom. You can find my Zoom meeting code through one of the emails that I sent out. So go ahead and tune in tomorrow. That is from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. If you have any questions, I will try and answer them there. And I will see you guys next time.